A little over a week ago, I decided to start a challenge where I would try to get $1,000 of pure cold hard profits using ChatGPT and Shopify. And today is basically part 3 of this series. Now, if you haven't checked out the previous ones, they'll be linked in the description. You don't need to see them though. I'll try to update you just real quick, give you a little bit of a recap on everything that's happened. So in the first episode, I showed you how we launched a brand new store on Shopify and used ChatGPT for all the descriptions, for all the marketing angles and benefits. And it allowed us to launch this store super quickly. So by day 2, we had found a product, we had launched ads, we had launched the website, and we had already made our first $160 in sales. However, we spent about $120 in ads, so we were pretty much still at zero in terms of profits, but things were looking really good. And then things took a turn for the worst real fast, and we actually got our entire ad account banned on Meta. Now, why does this matter? Well, first of all, because I mentioned in the first episode how I really wanted to focus only on Meta for this challenge for time constraints, and because I'm a big fan of Meta. I think it's a great platform to start running ads for, even for beginners, even more so than TikTok, in my opinion. But that's what happened. And even though I've submitted all of the stuff that they require, we are still waiting for our ad account to get enabled again. So pretty sad news. So that basically brought this whole challenge to a standstill. And I'm going to continue to update you guys on what's going on with this account. But there's something else that I did in the meantime. While this happened, I thought, well, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I don't want to just drop this challenge. I already started it. So I had a bit of a Jimmy Neutron moment where all my neurons were just firing up after launching this challenge and after all this adversity that we faced. And I realized that I've been actually creating Shopify stores for years. And there is a huge graveyard of failed projects that I've had over time that just were too time consuming for me to manage. But now with a little bit of help from ChatGPT, I could relaunch one of these projects and make it a success. And this, ladies and gentlemen, made the biggest difference. So I launched up the good old ad account and launched up this store again using ChatGPT within this business that already existed in the past. Now, while I did that, I also fired up another ad account for our original store in case the other one just never gets enabled again, which would be a huge bummer, but I am confident that we'll get it back. And now that's in place. But in this particular episode, I wanted to show you the failed business that we launched up with ChatGPT and how it made a huge difference. So as you see for this one, we kind of went pretty hard when it comes to starting it up. So using the same exact Facebook ad strategy and using a fairly optimized Shopify page layout, we've been able to make this a huge success while we wait for our other account to get unbanned, which was something I did not really see coming, which is pretty cool. So now we got 2 ChatGPT stores for the price of one, basically. And this is actually probably the best news that we've gotten, because through this, we actually were able to achieve our $1,000 of profit for the challenge. So technically we did complete the challenge now. However, I don't want to do you guys dirty because obviously this business did exist in the past, so we did have an advantage. So I'm going to move the target up to 10K in profit to see if we can continue to use ChatGPT to give us more marketing ideas and continue to scale this up to $10,000 in profit. I don't want to end this challenge here because I also want to let you guys know that we'll be launching a pretty cool giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to the channel with notifications, and you'll be able to participate in that giveaway, which we'll probably give the results for once we reach the new 10K milestone. But just to give you some super practical advice, I want to show you what the ad account actually looks like for something like this, because you'll be probably surprised to find out it's fairly simple. Now, not all of the sales have been tracked, which is something that is worth noting. Actually, a lot of the sales are untracked. But what we're doing here is basically every single day, we're launching up new interests to target. As you see here, we have 4 different ads per ad set, and we're adding new interests every single day. We're only doing $10 a day per interest. And now what we're doing to scale is quite simple. We're literally just launching up new interests every day. We'll be testing new creatives using ChatGPT's ideas. And also, we're putting in all of our winning interests into an individual CBO campaign at a certain budget per day so that we can just continue to scale that up and ramp it up continuously. Now, one thing we're not going to do is completely stop testing products because, again, this could all go down in flames tomorrow, right? And we'd be screwed all over again. And we'd have to start the challenge from zero, which is basically what happened since our initial ad account got banned. So we're not going to take our foot off the gas here. We're going to continue to test new interests, test new creatives, test new products. Now, in the meantime, we've also figured out a fulfillment solution that is fairly automated. So we're actually using CJ dropshipping right now for our product fulfillment. We've sourced products directly from Alibaba onto the CJ platform, which is something a lot of people don't know you can do. You just go to the sourcing tab right here and you can give them any Alibaba product that you find and they'll source it for you. But it'll be in their software, which is pretty cool since it's fairly automated. So we're getting the logistics on lock. By the next episode, hopefully we'll have set up some sort of custom packaging so that we have a better branded experience, and that's going to help us scale up even more. But pretty interesting development. I just wanted to keep you fully updated on everything that's happening. But ultimately, so far, we've really learned that giving ChatGPT the right prompts and just really consistently working with ChatGPT is really how you're going to be able to get the best sort of results. So just give it some time. Don't give up. Keep trying. That's what we're going to continue to do, and I'll continue to update you on everything. So stay tuned for the next episode, and that's about it. See you in the next video. Peace.